we finally be able to work on some cars after having kids on holiday. So I couldn't do nothing when kids are at home. So today, as you can see in the background, we're in the Boris, the green one. We're going to do some work on it. We're going to sort his engine light out. Um, we're going to fit one of these. I know it looks a bit like household plumbing, but it's not. It's full of lamper sensor. As you can see, it's a small hole, and then it's got the big massive hole. So your lamper sensor goes in there, you screw it onto your exhaust, and what it does, it pulls the lamper sensor away from the exhaust, so it reads a bit less than what it's doing. At the moment, it's reading too much, so it's they're saying there's a problem with the cat all the time. But I've put enough of I've replaced the cat on it, and it's still doing it. I've replaced both sensors, still doing it. So it could be a number of things. This engine is quite getting a bit tired in its age. It's a 2000, like on borderline of a 99 model, so it is getting quite on a bit. So we're gonna code read it and then go on from there. So I'll just spin you around so you can walk in. Right, at the moment, if I start this up, yeah, just forget about it, it's got no fuel in it. As you can see, engine lights on. Don't want to run it too much because I'm gonna be touching that exhaust. Right, so we want to scan it. Come on, wake up. So we want Volkswagen, vehicle select. So it's a wireage. It can come up under two things. Sometimes I've had it where it comes under 99, sometimes under 2000. I'm going to try it under 2000. Last time I tried it, it came under 99. And where is it? New Beetle. And it is a 2 litre. No. Come on. Engine management light. If you can't see the screen, I'm sorry. It's quite dull, the screen. There we go. Catalytic system. Bank 1, operation below threshold. It's always coming under below threshold. And the other one, we know about that. It's not picking up the keys now and again. If you can, there you go. Engine mobilizer, black. Sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't. There you go. Catalyst system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit that part, and it's going to stop that. So I'll just hold you for a minute. Right, we're under car. You've got your catalytic converter. First sensor is right there, I've cracked it. And then your other sensor is further up. But as you can see, normally when you've got below threshold in cat, you've got an exhaust leak or like a leak on engine, but there ain't on this. I've tried everything. This is not a fix. This is a bit of like a bodge basically, but it's not gonna make it break down. It's not gonna stop it. It's not gonna make it worse, or all it's gonna do is just stop the engine light coming on and make it run a little bit better. Right, so we take this cover off because it's got its plug underneath. So there we go. It's the brown one we want. The black one goes right to the front, like on my Beetle. This wire goes all the way up to the top into ECU, and I've actually done away with mine. Mine's only got one wire coming out of it, and that's for that one. So my Beetle does not have a secondary lambda sensor, it only has one. Right, I'm going to try and put you down because I need two hands for this. So I need to fit something like a wideband or something like that on my Beetle, because it's drinking a bit of fuel, so the ECU thinks it can't read this sensor because it's not there. I'm going to come back to you when I've got it out, because you don't want to watch me unscrewing this thing. Right, there we go. I've got it out. You can see how sooted it up it is. So all it's going to do is you screw it in like that. That's going to be into your exhaust, and it's going to be like that, sitting up there. And all it's going to do, instead of having the sensor like that, you're just moving it away from the exhaust, so it reads less, as that's what that hole's there for. That hole goes all the way through into here. I don't know if you can see down there, right down in that corner. There we go. You can see the little hole. Even if you look through it, you can see daylight. But that's all it's going to do. It's just going to do that. A lot of people who puts these on is people who've took the cats off because they don't want the engine light coming on. But I'm doing it for a different reason. Right, so there we go, it's screwed in, as you can see. So, and then this lamp sensor is going to go here. So I have to make sure this is tight before I put the other one in, and just hope it doesn't hit this in wall. I'm just going to quickly tighten that up. A bit wobbly today. The only thing with this is there's like a piece like that where you put your spanner on, and it's on one side, and because it's up there I can't get to it now. So the best thing is to do is put the end on there and use it to lever. So there we go. It's not going to hit it there, all we do. So all we do is just get its old one, make sure it's still got its copper seal on, stick it in hole and screw it back on. You could send, if you've got the problem on your car, you could send it to a garage that could stick a catalytic converter on it, lamper sensors on it, do full diagnostics on it, and it could be there for weeks, months before they even finally find what's wrong with it. You could be spending probably around £1,000 to get the problem sorted. There we go, that's nice and tight. You could be spending about £1,000 or even maybe less than that to try and get it sorted. But you'll be looking, the last one when I worked in garage, a customer had a car in with this problem and they spent about 900 quid trying to get it sorted. The car wasn't even worth that. So, and it didn't change how it were running, they just wanted to have the engine light sorted, and instead of like sticking one of them on, my boss wanted me to stick all sorts on it. So then bill came out really expensive afterwards, because the one what came in, it had dual cats. So on dual cats there's a sensor in each pipe or behind the cat, either way. But we had to put dual cats back on it. They were expensive, new lamper sensors, and in end it was just a fortune. This way, that part cost me £7, and it's going to make the light go off and it's not going to come back on. So it's one of them, would you like to spend fortunes or do a cheap fix? I've even got a skateboard under here, I don't know why. I think kids around here have knocked it under the screen, but I've just tried videoing it, but you can't see nothing. It's actually I think it's just too bright out here, but it is working. I can see it on the graph. It is working. It's functioning as it should. Yeah, I can see it. What it's supposed to do basically when you rev it up, when you decelerate and all that, and it's actually doing it. So there's nothing wrong with sensor. So just give it a try on this one. I'll give it a test run like on this Beetle is the gear linkage. I'll show you what it is. Right, what it is, what causes these to seize up, is this arm here. It's absolutely solid, and I've just took the clip off to try and get it out. It's absolutely solid in there. So what you're supposed to do is take this shaft out of here, clean it all up, make sure you grease it up properly, and make sure it's going back and forth nice and easy. That's what causes your stiff gears. It's not that one. That's your selector, and that's like stops it from going all wobbly, basically. It's like it's a stabilizer basically. These are always seize up. I've done a load of Audis and I've done a load on Beetles, and I've seen it on a load of other cars and all. They'll always seize up. So that's to do on this, because you can't drive it. It's just, I've drove it and it's literally like stirring a spoon in bloody concrete. And next thing to do is the ABS pump. The ABS pump's gone on this. you move a few, well, you get the speed up onto 20 miles an hour, and that's it. It kicks off. It lights up like a Christmas tree, saying ABS is gone. I've done an ABS check on it with a computer, and it's just not reading. So, and then I've got a brake pipe down here. I don't know which one it'd be, unless I look under the car. To go from up to here and all the way back. I did replace it halfway back, but I want to replace it full now. And that's that in here. And then it near enough can go really. And then there's this horrible thing. It's not even opening today. Lovely. Let's get the key. What's happening with this is he opens it, he goes to shut it, and it just won't shut. Right, I'll bring you back when I've got that off. So now we've got it off. I don't know why that's there. So what's happening is when the motor pushes it out to unlock it, it's not, as you can see, it's not going back. I don't know why. I don't know if there's something missing yet. It's quite funny one. Sorry if you can't see. Well, that's what it's doing. So when he goes to shut his boot, that's actually pulling on the catch, so the boot lid just bounces. So if you push that down like that, that's it, it's shut. So what I'm thinking is, can I put like a spring on it or something, you know, to pull it back? Is that the keyhole? It is, I know. That's the keyhole. I'm not taking that apart. Lovely. I don't even know where that goes. What is that for? Why would somebody put a cable tie on? Anyway, I'll show you what I've got. I've got these two springs, what I found in my box. Hopefully I might be able to do something with them. I'm hoping it's going to be that one. And yeah, the Peugeot's back. Not for work. Just she wants exhaust up. Just a quick looking at. There's something, you know, like there, something, just to give it the help it needs. Let's see what he's doing. So he's not even going to do it. There we go, that's locked. Does this button not work? There we go. Right, so it does that. Where can I put a spring? I think it really needs like a spring. I know it really needs that taken apart and actually seeing what's going on, but I don't fancy doing that. If something goes wrong in there, I don't want to know. I probably would have to pay for it, and I don't want to. So let me have a think about this off camera. Right, got it. I know when I thought about it, it would come to me. So what I've done is use one of the screws that actually held the latch on, and then I've gone onto this ball here. That just clips off. It's all just plastic anyway. But it works really nice now. So if I pull it, and it pulls it back. So let's give it a test run. There we go. Before it wouldn't even do that, it just bounced there. Oh, that's perfect. And it cost him no. He'd be over the moon with that. Said it's been bothering him for a while. Said he hated going into his boot because it kept him doing that. That's only took me a few minutes to fix. I still don't know what that all about. I wonder if somebody's actually tried putting a cable tie around that motor. So when the motor pulled back, it pulled that back. But I think that's a better option. If anybody has got any ideas what that is, leave some comments down below. But leave a comment, tell me what you think of that. What's it cost me so far on these repairs? £7 for a bit of pipe, well, connector for lumbar sensor, a free spring what I had in my toolbox, what's from a brake fitting kit. So I actually do say, if you want to work on your own car, give it a go. Don't be scared, just give it a go. These little things, anybody can do them, anyone. Also, if you took this to a garage for the back lock doing and say it's not shutting properly, well, they make you have, let's turn you around, well, they make you have a new lock, new catch, new handle, because, ooh, look at that, it shuts, because it's all wobbly, and they say, oh, well, it's not working right, that's what's causing it. No, that still works. Oh, still works. A free spring out of a brake fitting kit. Can't get any wrong with that. So I'm trying to save you money in the long run. Look under this car where that noise was coming from. I know it was coming from the driver's side, but I couldn't figure out where. It sounded a bit like a ball joint, a bit like an anti-mobile link. Just had a quick look, tight as out. Thinking, what is it then? So, just get down. Right, I'll spin you around and I'll show you what I found. Right, so I'm looking in here, having a little feel around, and then a broken spring. So yeah, that's where that noise was coming from. So I'll have to contact him and tell him it's got a broken spring. I think I put one on the other side a while back, but I never put one on this side. It looks rusty as well. Normally they go up top there. I've had them on the other Beetle at side of me, and my Beetle. I've had them snap up there, and then they just grind into the body. But luckily I didn't drive it that far when it happened. But that is rusty as all, that spring. I've seen springs rusty before, but not like this. This looks like it's come from ocean. No doubt it probably needs a top strut mounting and all, because when they're like this, I don't see it come off. But there we go. Oh, the joys of working on a Beetle. But at least it's only a spring. Could be worse. Car could be falling to bits, but luckily it's not. Anyway, I've got a cam belt to do on that, and water pump, so I'll do a video on that. A little probe, the clutch has gone on it, so poor thing. I will do a video on that, you know, showing how to do clutch on that, but it's quite easy to clutch on that, really easy. And then my other one, the one that I'm selling at the moment, I've just got a newer model, same, looks the same, but it's the last model before they changed the whole look of them I've got. So this one's up for sale, this one. I've just put a newish bumper out front because the old one were all scraped on sides, and I think that one looks more better. But yeah, selling this one. It's not a bad little car actually. We just wanted something newer, that's all. That's why we got it. Well, sorry, that's why we're getting rid of it. Because it's an 07 plate. And what we've got is a lot newer. Don't know if you can see in there. It's a 7-seater. If somebody just wants a 7-seater to run around in and don't care what it looks like, or because it's got scratches and a few dents here and there, no one cares about it, well, there you go. It's a nice little car. Anyway, back to Boris. So, things to do: ABS, gear linkage, now spring, and then you can go back home. As you can see, I take a lot of the car park up, and I've got some more around the other car park and all, so I do take a lot of cars up. So this one does need to be done and gone, and then I've got some of my brothers what need to be done and gone. So them two are going to have a video on their own. This one's going to have follow up videos on the bits I've showed you: the ABS, the gear linkage, and now the spring. I'll show you how to do a spring. They're quite easy if you get the right tools. So I'll show you what tools to get and best place to buy them from. All your tools, not your tools, sorry, your parts. So, right, I will see you next time.